Honestly, I gotta tell you, I ain't really tryna do nothing but for your love, for your love, for your love, for your love. I ain't really tryna do nothing but for your love, for your love.
Okay, y'all, I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm actually at work right now, but this idea just came to me. I'm writing this paper for a sociology class that I took, and it's talking about basically the ideas of capitalism and the negative or the lower side of those who are, I guess, economically less fortunate, right? So, and this is one of the concepts I've been trying to get down, and I'm glad, the paper brought it. It kind of helped, align my thoughts. But basically, the problem with capitalism, the problem with exchanging money, you could think capitalism or competition. Everything's a competition. If I can beat you to this, if I can make something better than you, if I can improve on it. What people like to think is that this breeds, creativity, this breeds innovation, this breeds ingenuity, just different advancements in life. But see, the problem with that is once you create a up, then you create a down. You feel me? If there is no, the law of duality or polarity. Sheesh, I wish I had my board behind me. I could have just pointed to a number, but universal law of duality or polarity, basically opposite. So if you create a rich, you create a poor. You can't have a boss without having workers. Now you kind of understand where this is going. So you can't have a boss without workers, right? So look, what happens is instead of competition, we should be looking for teamwork. I'm gonna give you an example of this. You're like, okay, but okay, let's just remove an economy, let's remove a nation, let's go down to two people, right? So you have two friends, right? Their goal is to work out, right? And we're gonna take a competition approach versus a teamwork approach, right? So their option is to work out, right? You see in all the good fighting movies, oh, I will be better than you. This fuels my, this fuels my fire. Oh, I will not lose. Competition, right? And what happens is they go to the gym, they both drive in their separate cars to the gym. They look at each other, they're mean mugging, they make sure that, the other person sees them hitting the weights, If they see somebody water bottle out, they might take it, throw it away, just a little sabotage. It's a competition, you feel me? All fun and games and love and war, you feel me? It's a competition, right? That's what y'all like, capitalism, right? That's what y'all want, people. So look, you got them together right there. They're doing like little sneaky things, One might go as far as to, puncture a tire. So now he late to the gym, oh, I can get my extra reps in, Like they just do stuff. This is what competition fuels. Distrust. Competition fuels division, because you need teams. You need two sides to compete. If they're not competing, it's not a competition. If not competing, it's not a competition, right? So they could. Okay, so you heard the first scenario. We're gonna go to the second one where we do teamwork, right? So like they're working together. One has a goal to work out. One has another goal to work out, right? First day going to the gym. Hey, bro, Hey, how about I drive on Mondays, Wednesdays, Thursdays? You drive on Tuesday, Friday, Saturday, right? So it's like, all right, bro, cool. So come scoop, Hey, bro, I got some protein powder. You want some? Oh yeah, bro, I got some fruits. I got some smoothies. We can mix them. Now we getting protein hydrated. You feel me? Muscle swole. All right, so we're going to the gym. You saving your gas. All right, bro. Hey, You saving, getting more money in your pocket, you feel me? More protein smoothies, more, better eating. You can afford more groceries. You can, and just benefits on benefits. Teamwork. Y'all understand that when y'all smart, you feel me? I'm sorry for dragging that on. So let's take in scenario batteries, right? Classic Gabe called me and he's gonna make me mad, bro. Because he disconnected my video, but it's okay. So we back on it. So look. Alright, so we got two batteries right now. We have two batteries competing as if to, we'll just say it like this. If you have two batteries and you have, two are working together and the other two are, being used separately, the power you can achieve with both of them, working together is greater. Similar to as if you have two people accomplishing a task versus two people, trying to beat each other at a task, you feel me? It's like, I know in one of my other videos, like I talked about bridges, If we're trying to build a bridge together, then it's, oh, I tried this, what do you think about this? You tried that, what do you think about that? And they're coming together. But if I'm just over here, doing and we're working separately, it's going to take us more time to reach the same goal, and that's all it is. That's what competition breeds, more time reaching the same goal, even though they like to push, competition is, what pushes innovation, what pushes drive, Throw it all away is trash. The psychology is messed up because one, who put what is it called? Who put a price tag on nature, basically? You know what I'm saying? Who did you buy it from? Because if you just came, I put this on my Snapchat, but if you don't follow me on Snapchat, I'm gonna say it all again. Because there was this maid that came in, right? You know what I'm saying? A sweet lady, and I was saying how she was a queen and how she deserved to, you know what I'm saying, just live her life. If nothing else, if not live her life to the fullest, just live it with her family. You know what I'm saying? Like, she spends most of her time here because of what? Competition and capitalism. Because she needs money to live her life. That's crazy if you really think about it. Like, why is there a missing piece before I can start living my life? You know what I'm saying? But it's been introduced so long. You know, you become familiarized with it. You've already accepted the you've already accepted the concept. So then it's easier to continually accept, because familiarity is what breeds comfort, and anything that's unfamiliar breeds. You know, that's where that not ethnocentrism, but oh my gosh, I'm gonna put the word below. But that's where you're scared of foreign or strange things. That's where that comes from. You feel me? And we don't want that. You feel me? That's why people, you know what I'm saying? That's why I'm trying to introduce the idea of how nature even became monetized, even had a value placed on it. People are, you know, kind of shaken by that. They're kind of, you know, because it's almost illogical. Because it, you know what I'm saying, because it hasn't, like, it's I don't know, it's natural to me, but, you know what I'm saying, it's illogical because the concept hasn't been, like, introduced, you know, much. You have all this countering evidence versus this minimum, you know what I'm saying, of more just personal expression, you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, so, hey, capitalism down, teamwork up, you feel me? Teamwork makes the dream work, and that's the reason why they're saying. So imagine this: instead of having 7 dividing continents, right? It's crazy because 7 is the number of chakras. Now thinking about that, it's pretty cool. But I believe there's 7 continents, not 7 oceans, huh? Oh sheesh, Mozy, what are they teaching you in school, Mozy? What are they teaching you in school? I don't know. It's not coming to me because I'm stuck on this competition thing right now. You know, it's messing up my mind. But look, okay, so imagine if we had the 7 countries, continents, or whatever, working together to achieve, you know what I'm saying? If we had the space race, it's called the space race, you feel me? Because they were competing with us versus Russia. Imagine if we would have been working together, you know what I'm saying? Oh, we've reached this far into, we know how to get this far into the atmosphere. Okay, we then know the projection of where the moon satellite, you know, orbit is going to end up. Okay, so you can get us this far. All we do is need to figure out how to cross this next path, enter the last layer of the atmosphere, and then we know where the projection, how to time it, you know, where the moon will be. Wrap it up, come on, wrap it up. Nah, Mozy on the knowledge, you feel me? And this is, I was supposed to do an episode before this one, but this is going to be my talks or discussions, or, you know what I'm saying, something like that. But, the title will be at the front of it now, so you'll figure out what I named it. But, yeah, I need to go ahead and tune back into my work. I need to finish this paper before it gets too late. All right, y'all, signing out from the Jaythetrappa Society. Remember, minds open, eyes open. Yes, sir. Ooh, another idea just hit me like some muy fuego, you feel me? It came with some heat. So think about this: capitalistic society. To capitalize. Whenever you get a situation and you capitalize on it, that means you take advantage of it. Okay, so you're like, hold up. So there's literally, the name of it probably should be take advantage of society. Come on, like they're synonymous, you feel me? They fit in each other. And think about that. Let me go to this. Let me go to my book be coming with some heat. So it says right here, it creates 2 classes. Karl Marx, he believes that it creates 2 classes: the capitalist class, or those who control of capital, owns of means of production, and the working class, or those who survive with the wages they earn. So basically, the capitalist class is the one that is capitalizing, and the working class is the one that's getting capitalized on. You feel me? So, you feel me? Like, you're either capitalizing or getting capitalized on, you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, you know what I'm saying? Think about that. Are you capitalizing, or are we most likely getting capitalized on? I'm just saying. Oh my gosh, I don't know what's going on today. I just cannot stop them. So look, back to Karl Marx. I might have like 100 points by the time this paper is over. Back to Karl Marx. If you do not know him, he's the one of the most influential psychology and sociology, you feel me, experts. I can't think. Basically, his principles, what I was talking about earlier, capitalist class and working class are based off of survival mind state, meaning that people are just trying to survive daily. But think about this. Think about the psychological effects of being in a survival mind state daily. Survival puts you in fight or flight or adrenaline kind of releasing response. So what happens is your brain tells your body, not that I'm panicking because I'm late to work. It's oh my gosh, you know what I'm saying, I'm in a survival, you know what I'm saying, I need to pay more attention because, you know, your heart rate increases, you're, oh my gosh, I'm scared, you know, I'm in danger, I'm for my life. Every time you stress, that's what your body is saying. It's either you're at peace, you're in danger, or you're not. When you're not in danger, you're not. That's when you're calm, relaxing, your mind isn't releasing any, you know, adrenaline. You're in a dopamine kind of relaxed state. But what happens is, whenever you get into that survival, that fight or flight, now your body is forced, you know, you're it's basically just more harmful, more stressing, and it's over time, you know, can have a huge, it'll shorten your life over time. And that's literally, if you think about it, that's crazy. If you connect those two, capitalism and survival, that means that capitalism is shortening your life. If it's putting you in a survival mind state, you know what I'm saying? Like, no one individual, no creature in the universe is meant to continually survive in a survival mind state. You're only that's supposed to be a backup. That's supposed to be a, you know, a last minute effort. If you're constantly relying on that, or if you're constantly experiencing that, then you're shortening your life. I'm not going to go into your telomeres, but if you want to look up, that's they're on the end of your DNA strands, and they help tell you about the length of your lifespan. You can almost measure, I don't want to say to the T, but you know that you can get a very accurate measure off that if you want to go look into it, you feel me? But ponder on it, tell me what you think. Y'all know what I'm finna say. Y'all know what I'm finna say. Some more heat is on the way. Peep this. We're gonna keep this one short and sweet. So look. Go back into it. So the capitalist class, they control major capital owns means of production. Or we got the working class, or the ones who survive off the wages. Think about this. That means the capitalist class, or the top class, literally controls your life. Hello? Yeah. Literally controls your life, and that is not a game. Peep this. If they want to say, imagine this, so they got their company, right? They making millions, they send up on millions, they never have to go to work again, right? They can pay somebody to go do their job, you feel me? Hello? So they can pay somebody to go do their job. Look, that means if they really wanted to one day be like, you know what, I'm done with that, you know, I'm done with that, just building, burn it down, you know what I'm saying, whatever, just get rid of it. That means your literal lifestyle, which was set around working at this one building at this one location, when they have several locations that are all fueling into them while they're fueling, you know, they're pulling from you to fuel this location that's fueling their pockets, you feel me? They cut it, they say, you know, all right, I'm done with that. Or you know what I'm saying, or they get enough power, they get enough influence or whatever, and they control they control something important like food distribution or medical supplies or anything like that. They're like, you know, we're not treating anybody, we're not feeding anybody. So look, we're not treating anybody, we're not feeding anybody, right? So if they want to cut it off, they can. It's theirs, you feel me? And whatever, and my rule is whatever you create, you can govern, right? If nothing else, whatever you create, you can govern, right? So if you want to build a sandcastle, you can govern how that sandcastle works, right? So they create your lifestyle. So if you think about it, if they create your lifestyle, they can govern your lifestyle. It makes sense, you feel me? Thanks to money, they now have the power to do it. So if they want to cut your lifestyle, they can. You know, this is where you get the things like, well, I ain't gonna get into that, but you know what I'm saying, because at the end of the day, you don't know how to do none of it. That's why it's important to become self-sufficient. That's why it's important to not be reliable. If they move you, majority of the world is dependent. You depend on them for clothes, you depend on them for food, you depend on someone else or something else for transportation, you depend on, you know what I'm saying? This is why it's important to get yourself as situated as possible. Know how to grow your own food, know how to do it, know how to build a car, know how, you know what I'm saying? And while it's like, oh my gosh, all these different concepts I have to learn, yes, because if they are taken from you, what will you do? You will hope the government goes and tells them, nah, don't take food away. They need to eat. And what if that doesn't happen? You know what I'm saying? What if that doesn't? I know you're like, oh my gosh, the government is going to do da. But think about it. If there's a chance that they won't step in, there's a chance that you will be on your own and they'll just say, you know what I'm saying, shut it off. Because they already creating a huge division between the government and the citizens anyway. So they're like, fine, you know what I'm saying, y'all don't want us to help, boom. We finally get them up out of there. Now we stuck with the company. Now we have no means of production, no means of agriculture, no means of, like, come on, you see, y'all gotta think about this. This is the problem with money. It creates, allows for a state of dependency. Because if we didn't have money, then you would be forced to interact with something. You would be kind of forced, you know what I'm saying, to pick up a hobby, skill, craft, learn something. You'd be forced to do because you would have no other way of gaining means, but you would, you know what I'm saying, through sharing. But somebody still has to grow the food to share, you feel me? So, hey, you know what I'm saying? So basically get out of dependency, get into independency, become not a self-assured, but you can become that too. But you know what I'm saying? Become self-reliable, become self-efficient, you feel me? Y'all got this. At this point, I'm Mozy Dez. At this point, I'm Mozy, the tale of 1,000 stories. But look, last point. I mean, she's not even gonna say that no more because it might be 100 more. But look, to make things even worse, y'all think, okay, well, all right, well, we in a system of competition, yeah, but it's not too bad. It's only going to get worse because you have to think about it. The poorer you become, the richer they become. This works because of the law of polarity. If you can extreme in one condition, you can extreme in the other. So if they make you extremely poor, they make themselves extremely rich. And how can we see this? Okay, if you're poor, right, and they raise the prices down to... Okay, so look, if you're extremely poor, right, and they lower the prices down to $1, you know what I'm saying, they make Maseratis, they make all these expensive luxury items because, you know what I'm saying, the average population cannot afford them, they drop the price. Now they can buy tens of thousands of them when they could already buy hundreds before, you feel me? What? A house to them, which was once, $500,000, now because of the average population wealth decreasing, is now going into 100,000. And if you think they cannot afford an abundance of the 500, the 500,000 houses, imagine how many they can monopolize off of with the lowering of the profit. You feel me? Like, come on. It's simple.
I love you, Polly.
My chains on like a light show. Turn the lights off, hit the radio. Ain't nothing on but the radio. Like Felicio, call it keep and go.